SVG's Jason Dackman. We're at the SVG Summit in New York City, and we're here with a good friend of ours, Spike Shkovny of ESPN Creative Studio. Spike, thanks for taking the time, man.
Awesome. Always great to be at SVG. Love it.
Well, you know, you guys have had just an insane year. It's been very, very exciting between the Big City Greens NHL Classic, the Toy Story Football Fun Day with the NFL game. It's an entire Fun Day Football. Okay, as if I didn't know the branding. But exciting to, you know, throw that around, right? Yep. Tell us a little bit about how those productions went down and how the technology has evolved from less than a year ago, which is crazy.
Yeah, so again, the volumetric presentations, you know, rely on single point tracking. That's how we did Big City Greens. For Toy Story, we blended single tracking with limb tracking, single point tracking with limb tracking. That was never tried before, and so that was a big deal. And to see it come to life and to see what it actually added, like hockey players kind of all move in the same way, but like, you know, in football you have so many different things. Somebody reaches out for a pass, or they're blocking, or they're doing dances after. So it was really important for us to try that, and we did, and it was scary, but it worked out very well. And upcoming, we're going to do another Big City Greens too in March, and we are planning some new and interesting surprises for that. I think one of the big things we try to do, and I think you saw that from the first Big City Greens at Toy Story, is we always want to try and do something different, right? We don't want to just do the same thing. Some of the underpinning stuff is always the same.
Sure.
And so for Big City Greens, we're working with Disney Plus and the creators of the show, and we're going to have even more of a storyline than what the first one is woven in. I think that was something that's really important to us, to get the creators involved with us. And then we have some tricks up our sleeves as well from ESPN that we're always working on with our talent and mocap and some of the other technologies we have. So it's really exciting. It's still very much in the early planning stages, but we're really looking forward to it.
And I think that's one thing to focus on is the narrative, right? Like there have been alternate broadcasts with lots of AR elements. That's something that has been done for several years. While, yes, the technology is majorly advanced, both those broadcasts had a linear story from beginning to end, which I think is something to really admire. Also, wanted to just ask you, especially with all of that going on, what's a technology trend that you're looking at going into 2024, or, you know, a creative trend that you're really excited about? What do you have your eye on as we head into the new year?
I think so. I think all the technology trends, everybody knows kind of what's out there and it gets talked about a lot. I think a big deal for us this year is trying to prioritize like what we need to work on and making sure that our people get time to develop and grow. I really think, like I said that up on stage just now, if you get people excited about what they're working on, it pays off in so many ways. And I gave the example of with my animation team for Toy Story, you know, we had to split it up amongst a big group, so we gave everybody 2 elements to work on. And they would come back unasked with like 7, 9 elements. Hey, can I do more? And I think, you know, to me, that's a big trend. I think we have to make sure in this day and age that we take care of the people and figure out, you know, when you do that, all the rest of the stuff takes care of itself. And all the technologies in the world won't be worth anything if we don't really like look at it from that perspective. So, you know, we're definitely interested in everything that's out there, but I really want to make sure that for me and my team that we're focusing on our people too this year.
Very cool. Well, we're super excited for Big City Greens in 2024. Everything you've done so far has been amazing. Spike, always appreciate your time.
And I'm looking forward to February. I'll do my wrestling promo. You come out to SVG in February, right? I'm going to do a little Toy Story thing, right?
Yeah,
I would love to, I really would love to come out and do the Toy Story and show people how we made it, because I think it's a really interesting story that everybody would be interested in. So hopefully we get a chance to do that.
Check sportsvideo.org for the SVG Sports Graphics Forum details. You can see a keynote speech and deep presentation with Spike Shkovny. Spike, I appreciate your time. For more reports from the SVG Summit in New York City, stay tuned to sportsvideo.org, SVG Play, and our YouTube channel.